gon' say what they say, yeah. We don't care about that anyway.
Hi guys, and welcome back to my channel. It is Glamour by MJ, and today, as promised in my last video, I told you guys that I will bring you guys a updated, up-to-date highlight, foundation, and contour routine, which is what I'm going to be doing in this video. Today I'm going to be showing you guys what I do with my foundation, my highlight, my contour, how I apply it, and how I get this flawless application. So if that is something you guys are interested in, then please keep on watching. Hi guys, so as promised in my last video that I was gonna do a updated 2018 foundation, highlight, and contour routine, I am here to do that for you guys. So I've already moisturized my skin and primed it off camera, as well as did my eyebrows. And if you guys want a separate eyebrow tutorial, please comment down in my comment section below and I will do that for you guys. So we're just gonna hop right into the tutorial, and for my choice of foundation, I'm gonna be using the black Opal foundation. This is in the shade All Chocolate. I think it's pronounced like All Chocolat or something like that. I don't have an E on it, but that's besides the point. Lately I've really been using the Becca Ultimate Coverage Cream Complexion. That is my holy grail full coverage foundation. That is a high-end foundation, but since it is getting since it got colder outside, you know, in the wintertime we go back to our normal complexion. So the Becca is kind of dark for me at the moment, so I'm just using the black Opal for my foundation, and I'm just gonna go ahead and put this on my face. I'm just really focusing this on highlight, contour, foundation, so no eyeshadow, or otherwise I will be doing eyeshadow right now. Okay guys, so now I'm going to go in with my Expert Face Brush by Real Techniques, and I'm going to buff in my foundation. I really love this brush because it makes my foundation so much more smoother. And FYI guys, a brush builds up your coverage versus using a Real Technique sponge or a beauty blender is going to take away product. So if you want more of a full coverage look with a like medium to full coverage or a buildable foundation, use a brush and it will give you more coverage so you can build up your product. So as you guys can see, I have like bad discoloration on my neck because I am a guy and I do use razors to shave. I really want to start using clippers, but I use razors and it has caused me to get marks on my skin. I'm going to definitely save up for treatments, getting laser hair removal. So that is something that I definitely want to do. I heard that it does hurt a little bit, but I'm willing to take the pain because I really don't want facial hair. Okay guys, so now that I put my foundation on and build my coverage up with my brush, to furthermore blend out my foundation, I'm going to go ahead and take my Real Techniques beauty sponge and blend out the rest. When you're using your beauty blender or your Real Technique sponge, you want to make sure it's clean, and I prefer to have mine damp. Some people have prefer to have theirs dry, but it's all a preference. But it definitely needs to be clean because if it's not clean, your application won't be as smooth. So make sure it's clean. And if you also felt like you put too much product on your face, this can take some of it away. Of course, I'm going to use the LA Girl Pro Concealer. This is my holy grail concealer. This is like one of the only concealers that I've been using since I've started using it, and that was like in the year of 2015. I've tried a few other concealers, but I've always gravitated back to this one. This one is in the shade Toffee. And not to mention, y'all, it is probably, it's 4:15 in the morning. I'm always up late. Like, I know my body really hates me because I do not get the proper rest. So, these are all the places that I highlight. I would normally highlight my cupid's bow as well, but I'm not today. Some people also highlight under their cheekbones, but I don't. I just contour and then I use a powder to define it even more. Now I'm gonna start off with a brush to get some coverage, and then I'm gonna go in with a beauty blender to blend out the rest. Okay, now I'm going to take my Real Techniques beauty sponge to furthermore blend it out. Just making sure everything is smooth. When you use a brush, sometimes it can tend to leave streaks and you don't want that at all. So just go in with a beauty sponge or a beauty blender after you use the brush so you can have a smooth application. Okay guys, so for contouring, I'm going to take the Anastasia Beverley Hills. This is their cream stick foundation and this is in the shade Earth. Now normally I use the Stila cream contour kits in deep, but I do not know where it is and I really need to find my contour kit, but I'm just going to use the Anastasia stick today. Okay guys, now I'm going to go ahead and take this stippling brush. This is by e.l.f. Cosmetics to blend out my cream contour. Now I'm going to take my Real Techniques sponge. Again, you guys are going to see me use this throughout the whole tutorial because I just love this sponge and I like my face to be flawless. And this will get your face flawless. So I'm going to take this sponge and I'm going to blend out my contour, the rest of it. You don't want your contour to be harsh, but you do want it to be known that you are contoured, or there's really no point of contouring if no one can tell that you contoured. You contour to bring out your features. So You do want it to be known that you are contoured, but you want it to be blended. And as you guys can see, I blended the contour up into my concealer so that you can't tell where I started one of the products and where the other one ended. You want it to be seamless always with whatever you're doing, eyeshadow, foundation, whatever you're doing with your makeup. You want it to be seamless, and you never want anyone to tell where it started or where it ended. So now I'm just taking the Real Technique sponge and I'm going all over my face to blend everything together. Okay, so now that I have all of that stuff blended out, I'm going to be going in with my CoverGirl translucent powder. This is in the number 115. I think this is the darkest shade that CoverGirl have, if I'm not mistaken. At least this was the darkest shade at the store at the time when I purchased mine. And I'm actually running out, so I need to go get more because I really like this powder. I was really skeptical about using it when I first purchased it, but hey, you never know until you try something. And I love this powder, so I'm going to use this to set all of the parts where I concealed. So I'm just making sure I didn't have any creases under my eye before I set it, because you don't want to set creases. So as you guys may notice, I'm not baking the powder on my face, and it's just because I used to bake honestly and I used to get flashback. I just find that this works better for me, just blending the powder all the way into my skin, and I actually think that it makes your face look more flawless versus baking it and then the product is just sitting on top of your skin and then you're dusting it away and there's still product left, which I think is which was causing the flashback. So I just really like this technique better. Everybody has their own techniques. There's no rules in makeup. Don't forget to set your eyelids. It's something that I kind of sort of forget to do sometimes because I'm used to wearing eyeshadow and I already have on eyeshadow at this point. Okay, so now that I am all set with my concealer and stuff, I'm gonna go ahead and move on to bronzer. For bronzer, I'm gonna be using the CoverGirl bronzer. This is the CoverGirl bronzer from the Queen collection, and this is in the shade Ebony Bronze. I really like this bronzer. There's not too many bronzers that dedicate to our skin complexion, dark skinned people. So I really like this one, and this is from CoverGirl, like I said. Okay guys, now I'm going to go in with my Real Techniques buffing brush, and I really like this brush. I'm just going to furthermore blend out my contour, bronzer. mostly the edges, and I'm also going to use this brush to dust off that powder. Okay guys, now I'm going to go in with my Black Radiance pressed powder. This powder is in the shade Cafe and this is for all over. Now if you think that your under eye powder is too light, you can go in with a powder that's the same color as your skin tone to tone it down. That can also help you prevent flashback. I'm going to use this to dust off the excess powder on my face right now. I really love this powder, as you guys can see, because I've been digging in her a lot. She's pretty beat up, so it's almost time for a new one too. Okay, now that that is done, I am going to reduce some of that powder. And to do that, I'm going to be using the Mario Badascue Skincare Rose Water. Well, I'm so used to saying that because that's the one I'm used to using, but this one isn't the rose water. This is the one with chamomile and lavender. I also have the one with cucumber and aloe and green tea, but my favorite one is the rose water, but this one, like I said, is chamomile and lavender. Okay guys, so for highlight, I'm going to be using my favorite highlight of all time. This is the Milani Tantastic highlighter. I really love this one. This is in Fantastic Gold. Okay guys, so since this video was strictly about foundation, highlight, and contour, I'm gonna go ahead and do my eyelashes and my lips off camera, and I will be back with the outro. Hi guys, I am back. So this is the finished look. This video was mainly focusing on my foundation, my highlight, and my contour routine, up to date what I do every day right now. So that's what this video was about. For lips, okay, I have on this brown lip liner from Nicka K NewYork makeup. It is in the shade Coca. I have on this liquid lipstick from Kiss Products. Is in a nude camo, and then to top it off, I added the Fenty Beauty Rihanna lip gloss balm. Now off camera, I also added some Fenty Beauty Trophy Wife highlighter because I just felt like since this video was focused on contour, highlight, foundation, I wanted, you know, my highlight to be popping, you know. So I did that. And yeah, this is the finished look, guys. I hope you guys enjoyed this video, and I hope you guys also learned something from this video. If you did, comment below, and if you guys enjoy my content, also like and subscribe to my YouTube channel. I can't wait to drop more content for you guys. Thank you guys so much for tuning in and watching this video, and I will catch you guys in my next one. See ya.